Good evening, everyone. We are going to read the very last part of short stories in English for beginners and the very last chapter of the 8th story, the Capsule. قسمت آخر کل مجموعه داستانهای کوتاه انگلیسی و چپتر آخرین داستان، هشتمین داستان که دختر کپسولیه یا کپسوله. طبق معمول تأکید میکنم که ریدینگ بهترین راه یادگیری انگلیسیه، خصوصا وقتی که با لیسنینگ باشه، یعنی گوش بکنید و بخونید. خوندن بهتون کلمه یاد میده، بهتون گرامر یاد میده، بهتون خود خوندن رو یاد میده، نحوه خوندن رو یاد میده. گوش کردن، لیسنینگ، بهتون همه اونا رو یاد میده به انضمام تلفظ، پرونانسییشن، و ذهنتون عادت میکنه، یاد میگیره به اینکه وقتی که یه چیزی رو به شکل ممتد گوش میدین 2 دقیقه، 3 دقیقه، 5 دقیقه، بتونین روی کلمه رو یا روی جمله ذهنتون نمونه، کلیت رو بگیره. و این بهترین راه یادگیری زبانه. یادگیری توی چانک آف لنگویج، یعنی یه تیکه از زبان به جای یه کلمه یا یه قاعده گرامری. Let's go to story. Okay. Chapter 3, The Truth. Short stories for beginners in English. The story number 8, The Capsule. Chapter 3, The Truth. خب، برای اونایی که یا داستان قبلی رو، چپتر قبلی رو نشنیدن یا به هر حال فراموش کردن، یه بار خلاصه هاشو میخونیم، بعد میریم روی چپتر آخر. خب، قسمت اول، چپتر 1، ما متوجه شدیم که there are two empires at war. 2 تا امپراتوری تو جنگن. The Earthlings and the Calcians. ساکنان زمین و کلکیانا. The Earthling Emperor is meeting with his ministers. امپراتور و وزراش یه جلسه‌ای دارن. Suddenly a woman comes. یه زنی میاد. She says a Calcian capsule has landed at her farm. یه کپسول کلکیان روی زمین این فرود اومده. کپسول یه محفظه‌ایه که یه نفر معمولا توش میشینه یا میخوابه و از سفینه جدا میشه. یه علمی تخیلیه تو داستانا. ارثلینگ هم کلمه‌ایه که تو داستانه علمی تخیلی استفاده میشه برای ساکنان زمین. آلدین is the emperor's most trusted minister. آلدین معتمدترین وزیر امپراتوره. He goes to the farm. In the capsule, Aldin finds a little girl. تو مزرعه داخل کپسول آلدین یه دختری پیدا میکنه. At first the girl is unconscious, then she wakes up. اولش دختر بیهوشه، بعد به هوش میاد. In chapter 2 we figured out. تو قسمت دوم ما فهمیدیم که the girl from the capsule wakes up. دختر داخل کپسول بیدار میشه. The doctor checks the girl. He says she's fine. خوبه. The girl begins to speak. Her name is Maha. She is Kalkian. دختره کلکیاییه. She is 13. At first Maha says she left because of her parents. اول میگه که به خاطر پدر مادرشون رو ترک کرده. Later, بعدن she gives a different reason. یه دلیل دیگه ای میاره. She fears the Kalkians may not survive the war. میترسه که کلکیان ها نتونن جون سالم از جنگ به در ببرن. Aldin then asks how Maha came to earth. Aldin میپرسه که چطور ماها اومد به زمین. She finally tells him that Emperor Valier helped her. در نهایت دختره میگه که امپراتور والیور کمکش کرده. Then she adds that her father is the Chaldean emperor. در نهایت میگه که امپراتور کلکیان ها پدرشه. بریم چپتر آخر. Third chapter. The truth. واقعیت. حقیقت. So as we always do, we go for blocking vocabulary. Chaos. Great confusion. chaos یعنی آشفتگی، هرج و مرج، به هم ریختگی. Responsibility. Something that you must do or deal with. مسئولیت. Bored. Or American people say barred. If someone is bored from a place or bored from doing something, they're not allowed in or are not allowed to do it. ممنوع، منع شده. Order. An instruction to do something. نوبت، دستورالعمل، فرمان. Stupid, silly or not clever. ابله، نادون. Policy, a plan about how to deal with something by a government, political, party, business, or etc. سیاست، policy. نحوه انجام کار. Approve, to think something or someone is good. تأیید. Judge, to form an opinion on something or someone. قضاوت. Be in someone's hands, to be completely under someone's control. یعنی تو دست یکی. میگیم مثلا فلانی تو دست یکی دیگه است. یعنی که کاملا تحت کنترل اونه. Disgust. A strong feeling that you do not like or approve of something. تنفر، انزجار. Knock. To make a sound on a hard surface, usually to get someone's attention. در زدن یا کوبیدن روی سطحی برای اینکه توجه دیگران رو جلب کنی. Attention. Confused. Unsure of what to think, believe or do. گیج. سردرگم. Station, a building where trains, buses or other vehicles stop to allow people to get on and off. ایستگاه. Secret, a piece of information that must not be told to other people. راز، سر. Radio, a piece of equipment that you use for listening to programs which are broadcast. رادیو. broadcast یعنی پخش شده. چیزی که پخش میکنه، مثلا تلویزیون، رادیو، اون برنامه برودکاست میشه، پخش میشه که شما میتونید ببینید یا گوش کنید. Warning, a statement that tells you about a possible danger or something bad that may happen. اخطار، هشدار. Condition, something that must exist or happen before another action can take place. Condition یعنی شرایط، موقعیت. Chapter 3. The Truth. Aldin couldn't believe it. Maha was the daughter of the Chaldean emperor. اولش آلدین باور نمیکنه ماها دختر امپراتور کلکیانه. The girl could cause bold chaos. دختره میتونه باعث هرج و مرج بشه تو دنیا. And all because she was lonely. و همش به خاطر اینکه بیکس بوده، تنها بوده. Because she thought Emperor Valier understood her problem. چون فکر میکنه که امپراتور والیر مشکلش رو فهمیده. What had she done? چی کار کرده؟ Then Aldin realized something. میفهمه یه چیزی رو. It was not the girl's responsibility. مسئولیت دختره نیست. She didn't really know what she had done. نمیدونه واقعا چی کار کرده. She was just sad. And a man named Volio had helped her. He was the problem. He was the problem. دقت بکنید توی جمله اون کلمه‌ای که شما روش تمرکز استرس میذارید قوی تر بیانش میکنید اون معنی اصلی شماست. وقتی ما میگیم he was the problem یعنی مشکل مسئله‌مون هی نیست. میخوایم روی پرابلم تاکید بکنیم. ولی وقتی اینجا داره میگه که مسئولیت دختره نیست بعدش میگه he was the problem. اون مشکل ساز بود. مشکل والیور بوده. The emperor امپراتور he was responsible. What was he thinking? چه فکری میکرده؟ Aldin had to find out. آلدین باید متوجه بشه. Aldin left Kara's home. He got into a vehicle and drove to the capital. رفت پایتخت. Once he was there, he went directly to the emperor's office. رفت دفتر امپراتور. Suddenly, a security guard stopped him. You're barred from entering. نمیتونی وارد چی؟ منع شدی. Said the guard. Aldin was surprised. Barred? I must speak with Valier. Do you know who I am? I'm a minister. Those are the emperor's orders. اینا فرامین امپراتورن. No access for you, Aldin. دسترسی نداری. Aldin wondered what to do next. Aldin مونده بود که چیکار بکنه. He had to talk to Emperor Valier. Without thinking, Aldin hit the guard on the head. بدون تفکر زد تو سر گارد نگهبانه. The guard fell to the floor. افتاد زمین. Aldin took the guard's weapon and entered Valier's office. سلاح نگهبان رو برداشت و وارد دفترش امپراتور شد. The emperor was in his chair. He looked worried. Aldin, what do you want? He sighed. چی میخوای؟ آه کشید. Why didn't I know anything about the child? What child? Emperor, I'm not stupid. Valier stopped. Okay. No more acting. بازی دیگه بسته. What do you want to know? Why is the Chalkian emperor's daughter here? Why did you do it? His voice became stronger. صداش قوی‌تر و محکم‌تر میشد. It's not our policy. این سیاست ما نیست to use children. Valier stood. Then he shouted. والیور بلند شد و فریاد کشید. It's not our policy to lose wars. باختن جنگ هم سیاست ما نیست. Aldin looked at Valier. Then he asked, why didn't you tell me? I didn't tell you for one reason only. And what is that? فقط به خاطر یه چیز بهت نگفتم. و اون چیه؟ The emperor looked down. I knew you would not approve. میدونستم تایید نمی کنی. He answered. I didn't want you to influence my decision. نمیخواستم رو تصمیم من تأثیر بذاری. Valier was right. Valier راست میگفت. Of course Aldin would not want a child involved in a war. It just wasn't right. البته که Aldin اجازه نمیداد یا نمیخواست که یه بچه درگیر جنگ بشه. درست نبود. What are you going to do with her? Aldin asked. Next. With Maha, we are going to take care of her. مراقبش هستیم. She's only a child, the emperor said. Aldin didn't trust him. I didn't mean that, he continued. I meant what's going to happen. منظورم این بود که چه اتفاقی میخواد بیفته. I didn't mean منظورم این نبود. I meant منظورم این بود که what will happen when the Chalkians find out. کلکیان بفهمن چی؟ Will she be hurt? آسیب میبینه؟ Those are good questions. All of them, said the emperor calmly. به آرومی گفت. Aldin looked at the emperor. He would not accept an easy answer. اون یه جواب ساده رو الکی رو قبول نمیکنه. The emperor began to speak again. The Chalkians know that Maha ran away. He continued. But they don't know what planet she went to. نمیدونن چه سیاره‌ای رفته. Nor do they know that Earthlings spies helped her. They don't know. ببین اولیش میگه که اونا نمیدونن که به چه سیاره‌ای رفته. Nor do they know that Earthling spies helped her. و همچنین نمیدونن که جاسوسای Earthling کمکش کردن. He don't know something nor do something else. یعنی نه اینو میدونه نه اونو. هیچ کدومو نمیدونه. So you see, they don't really know anything. He looked at Aldin carefully. با دقت بهش نگاه کرد. The emperor wanted to judge how Aldin felt. امپرور میخواستش که متوجه شه که الدین چه حسی داره. And if they figure out that you helped her, و اگه بفهمن کمکش کردی, they can't possibly find out. احتمالاً نمیفهمن. The spies won't tell. جاسوسا نمیگن. No one here knows. هیچ کس دیگه نمیدونه. Except you. به جز تو. Aldin stopped to think. But why? He asked. He just couldn't understand the emperor's reasoning. دلایل امپراتور رو نمیفهمید. reasoning یعنی ادله، دلیل آوردن. Why involve a small child? چرا یه بچه باید درگیر بشه؟ Why take her away from her parents? چرا از پدر مادرش جدا بشه؟ Because of who her parents are, answered Valier. به خاطر کسایی که پدر مادرش هستن. The emperor looked at Aldin as if he were stupid. امپرور طوری به الدین نگاه میکرد که انگار احمقه. Don't you see the benefits? منافع اون نمیبینی؟ We now have the emperor's daughter. الان ما دختر امپراتور رو داریم. We can use her for controlling the Chalkian emperor. For power. For anything. Really. برای همه چیز. Valier looked at Aldin carefully again. Were his words influencing Aldin's opinions? آیا کلماتش روی نظر آلدین تأثیر میذاشت؟ Aldin's face showed nothing. صورت آلدین چی نشون نمیداد. Do you get it now? He continued. We can use Maha to get what we want. The Chalkian emperor is in our hands. امپراتور کلکیانا تو دست ماست. تحت کنترل ماست. And all because his stupid little girl felt ignored. و همش به خاطر اینکه دختر کوچیک احمقش فکر میکرد که بهش توجه نمی کنن. Valier let out a big laugh. Valier خندید با صدای بلند. It was a laugh that made Aldin's heart feel cold. خنده‌ای که باعث شد که قلب Aldin یخ کنه. Aldin looked at the emperor. Here was a man who Aldin had always trusted. مردی بود که آلدین همیشه بهش اعتماد داشت. A man who was so important to Aldin. مردی که انقدر برای آلدین مهم بود. But now all Aldin felt was disgust. ولی الان فقط احساس نفرت داشت. Valier was using a child to get what he wanted. And he would not let it happen. والیور میخواست یه بچه استفاده کنه به هدفش برسه و آلدین اجازه نمیداد این اتفاق بیفته. آلدین smiled and said, I understand very clearly now, Emperor. As you wish. من الان دقیقا متوجه میشم شما چی میخواین. همونطوری که شما میخواین. As you wish یعنی هر جور میل شماست. Aldin turned and left the Emperor's office. He walked quickly through the streets of the capital. Aldin didn't like what was going on. aldin از اتفاقاتی که داشت میافتاد خوشش نمیومد. But it could not show it. ولی نمیتونست نشون بده. If the emperor learned that he was against him, Aldin would be killed. اگه امپراتور میفهمید که این بر ضدشه کشته میشد. There was only one person Aldin could think of for help. فقط به یکی میتونست فکر کنه که کمکش کنه. One person who the emperor couldn't influence. یه نفر که امپراتور نمیتونه روش تاثیر بذاره. We had to talk to her. Aldin took a government vehicle. He drove quickly to Kyra's farm. He knocked on the door. Kyra, are you there? Kyra opened the door. Yes, she replied. What is it? Is the girl still here? Asked Aldin. Why? Yes. They haven't taken her to the capital yet. Good, replied Aldin. But the vehicle is coming now, she added. Oh, well, we have less time than I thought. We have to hurry, he said nervously. Take me to her. منو ببر پیشش. وقت نداریم. Aldin and Kyra walked into the bedroom. The girl was sleeping quietly. We have to go, he said. Go? Go where? asked Kyra. Aldin looked around. He couldn't see anyone. Where are the guards? They are at the capsule. Ona پیش کپسوله. Good, Aldin said. Now is our chance. این الان شانس ماست. موقعیت وقت ماست. Our chance? Kyra asked. She looked confused. گیج شده بود. گیج به نظر می رسید. To take Maha away. که ماها رو ببریم. Answered Aldin. Kyra sat down. She looked at Maha. The girl looked comfortable for the first time. دختره آروم راحت به نظر می رسید. You want to take Maha out of the capital? No, I want to take her off the planet. من میخوام از سیاره ببرمش. What? said Kyra. Why? Maha's a confused and lonely little girl. ماهای دختر گیج و تنهاست. Emperor Valier just wants to use her. He will use Maha to influence the Kalkian emperor. اون میخواد از ماها استفاده کنه که روی امپراتور کلکیان تأثیر بذاره. Aldin explained Emperor Valier's plans. Kyra simply couldn't believe it. Do you see now? Do you see یعنی الان میبینی متوجه میشی؟ Aldin asked. I don't want them to hurt Maha unless we get her home. She doesn't have a chance. We need to take her to Kalkia. I can't do it alone, Kyra. I need your help. Kyra thought for a moment. She looked at the little girl. She then looked out the window at the farm. Finally, she looked at Aldin and said, What have I got to lose? من چی دارم که بخوام از دست بدم؟ Kyra told Maha they were going to the capital. They all got into Aldin's vehicle. Aldin drove for hours. The nearest space station was far. نزدیکترین ایستگاه فضایی خیلی دور بود. On the way, Maha slept. When they arrived, Aldin told the security guards that they were on secret government business. The guards said they wouldn't tell anyone. Kyra and Aldin carried Maha to a nearby spaceship. ماها رو بردن توی فضانورد یا سفینه نزدیکترین سفینه. They left the station without a problem. Maha woke when the spaceship took off. وقتی spaceship بلند شد ماها بیدار شد. She wasn't happy. Aldin felt sorry for her, but he knew they were doing the right thing. The trip across space took several weeks. The spaceship neared Kalkia. سفر چند هفته طول کشید. سفینه به کالکیه نزدیک شد. Aldin spoke on the radio. This is Earthling ship 12913. I must speak with the Kalkian Emperor. I'm Minister Aldin of the Earthlings. The radio came to life. Why do you want to talk to our Emperor? Said a guard. The radio came to life یعنی رادیو صداش در اومد. We have his daughter. دخترش دست ماست. The radio went silent. رادیو ساکت شد. Soon Aldin saw a warning on his computer screen. Kalkian military units were coming. واحدهای نظامی کلکین داشتن می اومدن. They waited near the spaceship. Suddenly the radio link came to life again. دوباره ارتباط رادیو برقرار شد. Give us ماها or you die, said a voice. ماها رو به ما بده یا میمیری. You're not going to kill us, said Aldin with certainty. Aldin با اطمینان گفت I want to talk to your emperor. Then he added, now, الان. Again the radio went silent. After several minutes, a powerful voice came on the radio. This is the Kalkian emperor, the voice announced. صدا اعلام کرد. Give me my daughter, he said, and paused, and I'll give you your lives. و من زندگیتون رو بهتون میبخشم. We will give you Maha on one condition. به یه شرط ماها رو بهت بدیم. Answered Aldin. They waited. What is that? Came the voice. There must be peace between Earth and Kalkia. باید بین زمین و کلکیا صلح برقرار بشه. The emperor was silent for several seconds. Why should I believe you? Because we have brought your daughter back, answered Aldin. Because I know the war has been difficult for everyone. Think of the economic problem. به مشکلات اقتصادی فکر کن. Think of the hunger and hurt. به گرسنگی و صدمات فکر کن. Both of our worlds are finished. هر دو دنیای ما تموم شده، نابود شده. This must end. این باید تموم بشه. The radio was silent again. Finally the voice came back. It was softer this time. این دفعه آرومتر و نرمتر بود. I agree. موافقم. Said the emperor with a sigh. And I accept. Give me my daughter and we will walk towards peace. دخترمو بهم بده و ما میریم برای صلح. Chapter 3 Review Summary. Aldin speaks with Emperor Valio. Valio plans to use Maha to fight the Kalkians. Aldin does not agree with Valio's plan. He keeps his feelings a secret. He returns to Kyra's farm. He and Kyra take Maha to a spaceship. They travel to Kalkia. They speak with the Kalkian Emperor. They offer to return Maha. But the Kalkian Emperor must agree to peace. They come to an agreement. At last, the war ends. Aldin با امپراتور حرف میزنه. امپراتور نقشه داره که از ماها استفاده کنه تا با کلکیان بجنگه. Aldin موافقت نمیکنه با نقشه. اون احساسات خودشو مخفی نگه میداره. برمیگرده به زمین کایرا. اون و کایرا ماها رو برمیدارن و سوار یه سفینه میشن، میرن به کلکیا. با امپراتور کالکیان صحبت میکنن، پیشنهاد میدن که ماها رو برگردونن، ولی امپراتور باید با صلح موافقت بکنه. اونا به یه موافقت نامه میرسن و جنگ تموم میشه. That's it. Let's go to questions. Yes, comprehension questions. After leaving the farm, Aldin goes to a restaurant, the Capsule, the capital, his house. You have to answer, not me. But if you insist, comment me and I will answer you. میتونین جوابا رو برای من بفرستید و من براتون تصحیحش کنم. Aldin realizes that Valier, the emperor, is not truthful. Truthful یعنی صادق، راستگو. Wants peace, always tells the truth, is friends with the Chalcian emperor. الدین میفهمه که امپراتور کدوم یکی از ایناست. A, B, C, D. الدین plans to return the child. برگردونه بچه رو. Stay with the child. Kill the child. Do nothing. Maha is happy about going home. Didn't want to come to Earth. Wants to call her parents and is not happy about going home. A, B, C, D, and the last one. When Aldin speaks to the Chalcian emperor, he asks for money, peace, a job, a chance to stay on Chalcia. A, B, C, or D. Thank you very much for being me. That was the very last story of short stories in English. It was great 8 stories and it was nice to have you with me. I'm trying to record some more stories. Please tell me in your comments, what are you interested in? خواهش میکنم به من تو کامنتاتون بگید که به چه داستانه‌ای علاقه‌مندید یا به طور کلی چطور، بذار اینجوری بگم، چه نقدی دارین، چطور میتونم بیشتر بهتون کمک بکنم، چطور این ویدیوهای من میتونه براتون مفیدتر باشه. سپاسگزارم از اینکه با من بودید. Take care. Be peaceful. Live in peace.